very real prospect that on the day Donald Trump leaves office, the Justice Department may indict him, that he may be the first president in quite some time to face the real prospect of jail time.
Where is the outrage for the scores of American globalists siding with China, who have made Russian hacking look like child's play? The Wall Street Journal reported that federal prosecutors will bring criminal charges against hackers linked to the Chinese government who have allegedly engaged in sophisticated multi-year schemes to break into U.S. technology service providers in order to compromise the network of their clients.
We've never seen a country dedicate its resources, its espionage resources, to steal economic information and then use it against us, against our economy.
At one point, the penetration was so complete, a chamber thermostat was communicating with a computer in China.
The hackers allegedly gained access to a number of American companies and government agencies that rely on service providers.
Meanwhile, China is demanding that arrested Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou be released immediately, as Bloomberg reported China's Vice Foreign Minister Yucheng has summoned the U.S. ambassador to China, Terry Branstad, in a protest over the arrest of Huawei Technologies Co. CFO Meng Wanzhou, and said it will take further action if needed. Meng was arrested in Vancouver on December 1st on the orders of U.S. authorities for allegedly violating American sanctions on selling technology to Iran. Canada's ambassador to China was summoned to the ministry on Saturday. Why is Huawei so dangerous? Well, the MIT Technology Review reported that the Chinese firm is the world's largest manufacturer of things like base stations and antennas that mobile operators use to run wireless networks. And those networks carry data that's used to help control power grids, financial markets, transport systems, and other parts of countries' vital infrastructure. The fear is that China's military and intelligence services could insert software or hardware backdoors into Huawei's gear that they could exploit to degrade or disable foreign wireless networks in the event of a crisis. This has led to moves in the U.S. to block Chinese equipment from being used. And 5G is coming whether you want it or not. What that means is that 5G will enable smart grids to talk to your vehicle, control robots, and military use by the 5G network will exponentially increase. As MIT Tech Review continues, it will also ramp up the amount of corporate and other data that hackers can target. Both Australia and New Zealand have recently banned the use of Huawei equipment in new 5G wireless infrastructure. This week, the UK's BT followed suit. Even though China could potentially hack into our network, Silicon Valley continues its love affair with Beijing. Reuters reported more than 20 Silicon Valley venture capital firms have close ties to a Chinese government fund or state-owned entity, according to interviews with venture capital sources and publicly available information. The Huawei CFO arrest is hypothetically similar to Apple CEO Tim Cook being arrested by the Chinese, with the exception that Americans probably wouldn't be too upset about that.
Rogue actors and even governments have taken advantage of user trust to deepen divisions, incite violence, and even undermine our shared sense of what is true and what is false. Now more than ever, as leaders of governments, as decision makers in business, and as citizens, we must ask ourselves a fundamental question. What kind of world do we want to live in?
John Bowne reporting.